what should I do? I mean, this one is not bad, but it's gonna take time until it gets to the point where it's good, you know what I mean? But maybe we can do that. Like, we can try to expand on this and make like make like intro, some kind of build up into drop. Maybe that would be fun. This one is fun. I feel like the sound is good. This sound is good, and maybe I can try to explain how I made it, because this is the thing. For example, when I was like watching Rampage, I was like thinking about, okay, how do I make those sounds, you know? Okay, we can keep going with the stream. It would be cool to see how you flesh out a drop idea like that with those plus switches, etc. Okay, yeah, wait, let's do that. Do you mind if I keep the music playing? It's weird, but sometimes I work with music in the back, like when I'm doing stuff like this, because at the end it like, for me, when I'm doing this so far, like it doesn't feel like I'm making music yet, because it's just like noise, right? So I always keep like podcasts or like a Twitch stream or anything in the back, just doing like noises. It's kind of weird, because let's say you have a different job or you're doing whatever, you can play some music, but when you work making music, it's like, what do you do, you know? That's one of the reasons why I don't really listen to music that much, just because I'm making music like most of the day. And I feel like maybe that's why I'm kind of like enjoying the Rampage live set a little bit more, because I never really take the time to like sit and just listen to music, you know? Okay, not this one. Okay, let's do this. So we have this. And the way that I was like approaching this sound is, let me show you. So basically, let me just delete some of these things. This is kind of weird, because I really noticed that you don't really need that much of a sound. I don't know how to explain it, but let me show you. So basically, this is the pattern, right? Triplets. Wait, my cat is just... So let me just turn off the processing. So this sounds like this. Oh fuck, I don't want to put my camera here. What do I do? Just gonna cut it like this. Put it here. Fuck it. So this is the sound. This is the source sound, which makes no sense, right? But if you think about it, it's important, because you don't really need a crazy sound. You need something that's pretty consistent, right? And then you affect it and give it like space, delay, and stuff like that. So what I'm doing right now is this. This is the processing chain, and it sounds like this now. Right? Look at the end, just to play with the sub. What's up, Avin? So this is what we have, and the processing works like this. And this isn't... My cat is just going into my bed. This guy. That's nice. Is he orange? Yeah, orange cats. You know, they're pretty weird. Okay, sorry. Let's go back to the work. Okay, so let me show you the post-processing on this one. Basic sound. Just a transient. You can use any transient that you want. I mean, you can play with the sound later, but let's just start with this. First effect is this. Full passes, but look at this. I'm modulating the filter frequency. So basically it's just moving a little bit. You can see it here. That's creating that movement. Otherwise it would sound like this. Like static, right? So that's giving me the pitch movement. You can play with the resonance, the drive. Like all these things are gonna be like secondary when it comes to the sound, because like they don't really change the sound that much until you have a lot of post-processing things, right? Okay, so this is the first effect. From this to this. Then I have comms. I mean com minus. And this is important too, because this is giving me a different kind of tone, like a more metallic thing. Like this is where all the sound is coming from, pretty much. But this is important too, like the first one. So these two together sound like this. Same thing, small automation. Let me just move this. So, but if I turn off the first one, it's just a transient, you know? So let's go step by step. First one is just kind of like stretching the sound a little bit, like stretching out the sound. So it sounds like this. So it stops it being just a transient. And the second one is giving me that tone. And from here, like you can do whatever. I was using this convolver with different sounds. But actually it sounds better. I think I'm just gonna keep it off. This is the convolver. And I was using like this. But I think I'm gonna keep it off for now. And then I was doing OTT, just a little bit. Almost like you can't even hear it. Compressed room. This is from Ableton. It's reverb and compression. Mix all the way up. Sounds good. Sounds good, but the thing about the convolver is that you you lose a little bit of like texture in the bass. So it sounds like almost like blurry. I don't know if I don't know what's the right word for this, but you see that how my high end kind of like leaves, like goes away completely. I mean, I can maybe use it like this, but I feel like both work. Actually, it's all about context. Compressed room is doing this, making it a little bit louder and just a little bit more roomy, and saturator and EQ at the end, just for loudest purposes. Same happens to me using a spectral sound. Yeah, you gotta figure it out, because it's, I mean, I like how it sounds. I like this. But if you're thinking your main sound is just gonna be that squash and that like blurry, I don't know if like what should be the word for this. But for me, kind of loses a little bit of energy unless you use that and you layer something on top, like any other high-end element. Maybe you can do that. For now, I'm just gonna keep it like this. But this is what we have now. So basically, all these from here to here, like this group, OTT, compressor, compressed reverb, saturator, and EQ, are like mix-out things or loudness things, and these are the ones meant to be like character sound design things, right? So that's just crazy, like from that to this. And even so, there's a lot of important things here, and modulation is one of those too, because if I remove the automation of these two effects, that actually sounds really clean, so I'm just gonna duplicate it. But it's just a lot more repetitive, right? Like not moving that much. So that was fun. Yeah, have that. I feel like I don't know what I want to do with the sub. I don't know if I want to just keep the triplet pattern. What I'm automating, so basically I'm using these two effects, right? All pass versus all pass, and the second one is com minus. So you can see if I put these two here, I'm automating these two cutoff knobs, but like just a tiny bit. Like you can see how much they move, and it's actually pretty like small. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. They're just moving a tiny bit, and the reason why was because I was just doing this, and I was like going between this range of like in the cutoff, and I was like, I really like that. I want to just move it a little bit, you know. I don't want to do this. It makes no sense. I'm thinking about the sub. So the sub is pretty important here because it needs to be clean, needs to be loud. And needs to have some kind of movement. So this is what I'm doing right now. So basically this is moving the pitch of the sub a little bit. So if I do this, for example, you can tell it's moving. I also have this in the group with the sub and the sound, the all pass, just. But I think I'm gonna remove it, actually. I'm gonna leave it up for now. Let me just play this one. I think I'm just gonna have to play like triplets, right? What's up? By Chaos. Welcome. I think that sounds better, right? How do you know that sub ain't gonna be off key? That's important because I feel like I don't care that much. So basically, it's not that I don't care, but sometimes the fact of me thinking a lot about the key of the tune instead of just like trusting my ears kind of holds me back. You know what I mean? It's like sometimes I just put so much attention to, okay, like for example, take a look at this. Let's go to the main sound, and the main sound is just in A#1, and the sound, like the original sound, is that, right? So I have no idea what key is playing right now, but when I play it in context, when I add, let's say I add a brass hit here, playing D. I think I'm playing D. Yeah. No, I'm playing D in the sub. Sorry. I'm playing C here because it's just a sampler. But this is the like the root note D. The only thing that I'm carrying when I do this, and it's rhythm, like, how to explain it? I feel like I'm gonna sound super confusing. What I'm carrying, or what I care about when I do this, is that it sounds good in context. So if I have all this, like this whole intro build up, everything in D, and the drop sounds off, I can tell it's out of key, you know what I mean? And that could be because of harmonics, because of the sample, because of the convolver, the calm filters. So it could be a lot of different things, you know? Even you can have any sample in key here, like D, and with all this processing, it's just not in key anymore, you know what I mean? And with this particular stuff, like rhythm and metallic basses and all this stuff, you can get a lot of tones out of just your effects. So I always try to keep my, like, trust my ears and just do that. Yeah, the pitch bend is still okay. Yeah, let's go back to this because that was the main thing. And take a look at this. So this is 1/8 notes, and it's pretty fast. Of course, if I do something like this, it's just like you gotta be a little bit more careful with that. But in this case, I'm just doing this, which is like pretty subtle automation. What's up? Yeah, Banzo. I don't know if you speak English, Spanish. But yeah. Like in this case, it's just like attack, right? I'm just getting this. I'm trying to get some kind of a hit from the sub, right? But not that heavy. I just want some kind of a, and even this is important, like the end. In this case, it's not even playing, but. And this can add a lot of movement and make it a lot more interesting, actually. If I play just this, for example, let's try it. It's gonna be this. Let's see how that sounds. Yeah, let's keep it moving. Let's see if that makes a big difference. In this case, it's just envelope. So let me put it like this. So take a listen to the difference. So basically you can make something a lot more interesting by just moving the pitch of the sub, because the sub is just pretty much what carries all the energy, right? And you can just keep this like this basic sound, like this consistent sound, just playing triplet notes on top and then play with the sub. Just like, that's gonna make it more interesting. How much is modulating? I have no idea. I just do it by ear. This bass is like, I really like this one. On your matrix, okay, let me see. And I'm doing bipolar here. This is 45, but like it doesn't matter. Like I do this, like I literally do this. Like if I'm doing this from scratch, I would just drag it up like this. That's it. Like I don't care what's the number. I'll try to take a listen to it and hear if it sounds good. This one is pretty good. But in this case, for example, in this case, the convolver makes a big difference. And if I turn it off, I do feel like I lose some of that character. So I'm just gonna do it like this. What's up, please? Thanks. Welcome. Yeah, we have this. So if we try to structure this, maybe we can leave some empty spots, and that's important too, because this is the idea now, right? Super basic, like pretty boring, right? But I know at the end it's just gonna have like I don't know, a fill here, some drum fills here, some kind of transition, vocal, could be anything. So what can I do right now? It's just maybe leave it like empty, right? So I know I need to fill it up with something else. So I'm kind of like forcing myself to do that. You know, instead of just keeping this and trying to make it sound super cool, I can just leave that empty, like. You know, and that way you know that you need to fill it up with something else. And I feel like that's important, because this at the moment sounds good. It sounds good. The flow is makes sense. But if you're playing the same thing over and over and you're like super lazy and don't want to take the time to make this transitions or fills a little bit more interesting, like, you're just fucking up. I think you just gotta think ahead, right? And be like, okay, I know there's gonna be something different here, so I'm just gonna leave it empty. And you can keep going. Like, you don't really need to do that right now, right? You can just keep expanding, and that's exactly what I did. Instead of just me trying to make all those fills and make this 8 bars super sick, I'm just like, okay, I keep going. Duplicated the bass, and I'm doing this. And now I can actually copy this one here, just to have like the same structure. I think I have a different bass here, or a different sub, and I can do the same thing here. Wait, what is this? Okay, some different sounds. I'm gonna turn this off so I don't see that. And what I'm gonna do in order to make it a little bit more interesting is gonna be, okay, I'm gonna duplicate this sub. So now I have this sub for this sound. This is just gonna be like sound 1, or first sound for. Oh wait, you're nuts. So this is gonna be my group. First sound is gonna be this layer with the sub, and then I'm gonna have my second sound, or sound number 2, second sound. Right? So now I can just like work with these, like not even caring about the sound. So this is one thing, this is a completely different thing, and now I'm free to just do whatever. I can resample, I can change it completely, change the effects. So yeah, that helps me to keep myself like detached from what I did before, and now I'm like free to just do any changes or make any changes to this. And maybe I can come up with something completely different, but I started from pretty much the same sound, right? That's important, because if you try to make, okay, instead of just me duplicating and making this new bass, I can try to, I don't know, do this and play a different pattern or anything. I feel like I'm kind of like holding myself back a little bit. So that's what I usually do. First 8 bars this, next 8 bars this, and this could change because this is super basic. You use call and response thing, yeah, but this is kind of rhythm, right? Rhythm is like a lot more repetitive, so that's why this is just like way more repetitive. But usually there's some kind of a structures that I usually use for call and response patterns. And honestly, I feel like this is pretty sick. And what I mean by that is that I feel like the sound doesn't really need anything else. What it needs is just space, background, like elements kind of complementing the main sound. Hi Tracy, what's up? Prayata? Bro, like I swear to God that all the people that come to the stream have some really weird names or words that I've never said before. Cryata? Okay. Now he needs the cheese, yeah. Yeah, but I feel like that's a mistake, because let's say, okay, I feel like this needs something. And what I do is, okay, yeah, I'm gonna try to make this better. I feel like that's the worst thing that you can try to do, because I like the sound. Like, I feel like I don't need to do anything else. And like, I don't know, I can even just duplicate it and just make like a layer, right? You can try to do something like this. Like this. Of course, I'm just gonna make it maybe just this. You can change a few things. Let's see if that works. But this is just an example. I'm just gonna delete it later, maybe. Maybe something like this, and then maybe change something like this. I'm just gonna delete all the modulations. This is, I'm gonna call it layer, so I don't forget. So I can do that, and I can maybe change this one. Let's see if that sounds good in context. I mean, maybe it works, right? But now, if I don't like it, I can just turn it off or just delete it, or maybe use it as an effects. I don't know. But I'm not like changing anything of this because I know this is good and I shouldn't touch it. Now the bass, I just meant the other stuff, the non-bass, yeah. So the best example to think about this is like, think about a band. Think about a drummer, a bass player, guitars, and a vocalist. Like, it's not about the vocalist just doing the like all the work. I mean, of course, it's just like the main element, right? Everyone pays attention to what the vocalist is doing, but at the same time, he has a bass player, has the drums, and he has guitars or maybe strings, whatever. But everyone is just like making the vocal stand out a little bit more, right? So it's not like the vocal is just doing insane stuff for the track to work. It's just complementing with more stuff. And let's try to do that. So let me try to make something with this, maybe. To create some environment, some like movement in the back, just make it a little bit more interesting. And this doesn't really need to put to play the same pattern, so I'm just gonna do this, see if that works. So I will try to keep it simple and just work like slowly my way up. I don't want to just go crazy with the processing or anything yet. Just gonna delete the saturator because this is meant to be an effect or a background. I always try to make these kind of sounds in context, right? Because by itself it could sound like shit, but in context with all the composition could sound very good. Is it deep house? Actually, this is way easier than deep house. Deep house is just too hard for me. He's gone. So I want to change maybe this one. Let's use comms. So I want to get some kind of tone out of this. And what I'm going to do right now is just that, yeah. Maybe something like this. And the cool thing about this is that it doesn't have to be perfect, but I do want to get some kind of tone out of this layer. And at any point I can just recess. If you hold Control or Command and drag it down, you can just get this audio file here. So now I can play with this. Like that sounds decent. Alright. Kind of want to make it more like same shade with the comms. Just make it a little bit more stretched out. Now I can change this. I can play with the sub now. I can have a different sub if I want. Yeah, I can add some of that actually. But let me see if I want to keep the radiator. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna play notes. Fuck this arpeggiator thing. I learned a lot tutorial that you made on YouTube. Nice. Which one? I posted some not tutorials, but just like some tips and stuff that we made on stream. But I'm glad you're learning something from the stuff that I posted. And now I can maybe go a little bit more interesting with this pattern, like
descarga tu música y reproducila en modo offline con Spotify Premium. Para obtener más información.
Like this maybe? I don't know, I'm just like trying to make it a little bit more interesting. I'm just gonna copy this, keep this going. And I'm gonna paste this here, put it on key. To improve your make sounds, nice. Maybe cut background bass from the end. This one, yeah, no, this is kind of, I'm not sure about this one yet. I feel like, what can we try? I feel like, so one thing that I like using is some like textures in as good as well as I like using tonal things, I like using random things. Like let me try to look for something. Yeah. Let me look, because could be anything honestly, but I want some kind of noise. This could work actually. Something like this. I can't really tell what's going on, but it's filling up a lot of space. And this is huge. Like I really enjoy using these kind of layers. Let me use texture maybe. And I can loop one of these, maybe here. And you're like, yeah, but that sounds like shit, right? But you don't really need to use it that loud, but let me just mute the space group. Like, this is like filling up a lot of space actually. So let's try to use something like this. Wait, I want to do the same with the sub. I'm gonna copy this, put it here, now, and delete it. some like double clap at the end, like. This clap needs to be a little bit more. It's super dry, but let me see which layer needs to have more space. I can layer these two and just add a little bit of compressed reverb. Yeah, I need to fix that because I think it sounds better without the opaque. So now I feel like there's an issue with the sub and the sound. I feel like they're kind of put myself here. What I want to do is delay one of these, and this is important too, like take a listen to the difference between this and this. It's just a tiny thing, but I think it makes sense. And now I feel like what the clap needs is just one of these. So if you use a kick, maybe outside the clap group. So if you use a kick with this, just like a pretty high pitched kick, you can get some really cool transits out of the clap. But maybe I need a different kick. Oh, my nose is fucking itching. Like this. Oh. Now it sounds good. Like. ¿Qué onda, Curta? Amigo, estamos en medio de un rimazo. I love the music in the back, like super chill. Okay, like this. Okay, let's keep working on this. It's getting somewhere. Oh, I need to just turn on this one. I don't know if I like this one yet. Should we? I think if it's triplets, it's gonna be like too much. But let's try it. Oh, that could work. Now I want to make it louder because I feel like it could make a difference if it's loud enough. Yeah, I think that's better. Just keep going, all triplets. Fuck it. Okay, I'm now like kind of hearing this filled in my head. I can use any bass for now, just for the fills. Oh shit, sorry. I can try to use the Discord ones from the sample pack. So maybe you can see what kind of stuff I do with these. Honestly, I always keep it like pretty straightforward. Like I would just use them like this because they have a pretty decent amount of processing, right? So I can, let's say you want to do something like this, but now I want to make it more similar to this, so I could just try some of these effects on this and see what happens. Like this. I'm gonna warp it, loop it. No, I'm just gonna keep it like this. I think it's better to kind of contrast with the... Maybe we can use 2. I'll show you my sidechain in a minute. 1 second. Oh, because I have the sub, that's too much. What if I do that? Like, that's like a virtual riot thing. This one sounds cool. I like this part. Maybe pitch around. Okay, now I'll do the same with this. And do the same with the sub. Sorry, I'll read the chat in a minute. I'm kind of like cooking. So now I need to make this follow the pattern, but at the same time I wanna I don't know if I want to keep the comps. I'm just gonna duplicate it, make a different variation. More snappy. Vos ponete delita pronto. Your sidechain sounds like just cooking. Okay, so the sidechain is very easy. So basically, I have this trigger playing under every kick or snare hit. And this is going into the sidechain, right? And this is my sidechain. And every group is just going into that sidechain group, as you can see here. So basically, if I mute here, except my cymbals are not going into that channel. No worries. What if I do. Yeah, that sounds good, but I need. Let's just keep using that. The clap is so loud now. I need to turn it down a little bit. This. Better. What's up, Sticky Nips? Oh my god. I feel like that's too loud now. Ew, I know. Okay, here's gonna be a big fail. I'm not turning this down too. More space to this. I feel like that's what he needs. This one. I don't want to do that rhythm. No, I want to. What if I feel like going into 8 notes is not gonna make sense. No, it's not gonna make sense at all. But I need to just keep the energy going, I think. Yep, okay. Do this. And this here. But maybe now I can change these. To just play like water notes here. Stretch it out a little bit, like this. Okay. Should I make like a big fake out? Like the drop could start here, but I mean, I don't need to edit this. I need to move it here and make, I'm gonna mark it here. It's gonna be drop. And, oh, wait. I need to grab this, put it here, grab, fake out. So now I can just put this here. No drums. Can I remove the sub maybe? See if that. Yeah. Should I go into this one? Oh, maybe we can do that. Fuck. Maybe we can go into that drop. Let me copy this. Put it here, just so I don't delete anything. Now I'm gonna put this here. Yeah, that works. That works, that works. I'm gonna do this. So I basically want the background to be just creating space, creating like texture. I'm gonna do the same thing here. Let me play with sub. Because quarter note sub could work, but it needs to be pretty like nasty. Like this. Yeah, we're gonna keep that. And let me try something. I'm gonna duplicate this one, remove this, and make some kind of fill with this. With this triplet, because I maybe want to keep that triplet going, but I want to make it different. Maybe I can do it like this. This is just an idea. I'm gonna keep it like this. I don't want to get stuck with that. Okay. Yeah, I do feedback streams on Fridays. We were supposed to do a feedback stream this last Friday, but we watched Rampage. But next Friday, we're gonna do a feedback stream. What if I go crazy with the sub? Like... That's gonna be so dumb. Maybe that could work, but... What about the symbols? I'm thinking about a lot of things because I like it. I'm trying to think how it could get better. I'm gonna keep it simple for now. Oh, and this is the one that has all the movement. Okay, I'm gonna put it here. Put it back like this, and just add this here. Click quarter notes. Copy this one here. Copy this one here, and then copy all these. I gotta go have a good stream, Tracy. I will watch this. I will rewatch the stream again. Okay, dude. Have a good time. Thank you for coming. Okay, sub needs to be better. Save this. It's hard for me to just make this kind of shit because, like, I don't know what to do next. I'm thinking about different sounds. Okay, let me grab this. Make a different variation here. So I can, I'm gonna copy paste this group. Put it out of that group, and this is gonna be third. Now maybe I can try like 1A notes, but it's gonna, like, a lot of things are gonna change. I think, because maybe not. Wait. How many scroll? So basically, you can select loops, right? So if you press Control L, you loop a section. If you click on this thing, you can copy everything. Like, marks all the instruments that you have in that section. You can press Control C, Control B. That's it. Yes, yes, sir. Okay, I know. Okay, maybe I can delay it. No. maybe something like this. Super rhythm. To be like this, I think. Oh. Oh my god, this is getting confusing. Drop down, so maybe without that bitch fan. Yeah, that sounds good. Now we need some. Maybe we can try with the same sound. So I want to get some kind of accents, like in every downbeat or every quarter notes. But I can just play different notes here. See if that makes any. Yeah, that's kind of like what I wanted. I love when shit works. It usually doesn't really happen. Maybe like this instead. Like, well, so every. Maybe I can change it to the last node. Yeah, I fucked up. I love that I'm playing this and every time I stop, it's just like the relaxing music in the back. Maybe I need to just take it out of the bass group because it's too loud. Oh, not what I need to move. Okay. Okay. I really like the snappy clap, but I think it's too much. Wait, let me see how the waveform looks like. I usually take a look at the waveform to see, because sometimes the color of the waveform kind of helps you to decide if you want to add like more high frequencies or anything, or if it's too like boomy. Yeah, I wanted to try that. I think it's like the kick is too loud. It needs to be a duplicate of this. Or maybe we can try it with this one, actually, instead of just using that click. C3 here. Wait, there's some clicking. Yeah, that kind of works, but let me change the sample. Fuck. What if we add, in order to make it more disgusting, we add shifter. And we just pitch it down a few semitones. Or maybe frequency. Okay, I think I need some kind of tail. Maybe this could be the tail. That low pitch one was nuts. No, yeah, you can get some really cool shit out of that. But I feel like it's better to just resample them and like use them clean, or just clean it up a little bit, because usually when you go down with shifter that much, it gets really weird. No, I don't want to use one of the kick claps that I have, because I've used them a lot. Actually, this one could work. Actually, this is the perfect one, I think. Let me just delete this. Put this one here, and use this one. Oh, not in the lab group. I'm gonna use it like this, and of course, a little bit more. What if I'm thinking about patterns now. This is cool, but if it gets if he has a little bit more movement, it's gonna be a lot more interesting. Not just the sound is gonna be nice, it's also gonna be interesting for the rhythm, right? So I'm gonna add an audio track, freeze. Put it here and see if I can make some different variations. Oh, I need to delay it as well. Look at the difference between this, like no delay in the channel, and just this. This is like insane. Wait, that made no difference at all. What's going on? Okay, like you can hear it now. What if we do this? I'm just gonna do dumb shit now. So I'm gonna use this one here and maybe this. Or just one. Just trying shit, but no, I'm just gonna do that later. Okay, we have a lot of ideas. Let me just play a few of them. Now this part needs layering. Like compare to this. Just because there's not a lot of background space using, like, how to explain it. Basically this track is so delayed, this one, that's pretty much making use of that, like the in-betweens of this. Like if I put it to 0, can't even hear it. So what if I add this one here? Kind of works. Do this. make sure this is clean before it goes into the group processing. Because now the sub is too loud. So that's better. And then I can just distort the sub and the group. What's going on? Just to keep it clean. I mean, sub is pretty loud still, so I don't care. One more. Let's just do one more. Because why not? Second, third. I'm gonna copy this one, put it here. Just make a variation of that one. Because the shifter gave us like this weird. Which I really like, but maybe I can just change the automation too. Should I keep it playing like the same note, like this? I mean, the same automation, like. Oh, maybe that, like this. Wait, there's some kind of delay just coming in. What the fuck is this? Oh my god, wait. What's going on? What is this, dude? No, wait, I need to just fix the delays now. Sounds very random, yeah. But it's like it starts going off red or. Wait, this is sick. I never used this. Holy shit. What? What is this? Okay, so I need to just add another shifter with this. So I don't want this window thing. And I'm gonna put the same value here. I don't get it. Ugh. Honestly, that shifter thing was insane. You should make a rag out of the string. Yeah, maybe I should. Because let's turn off the processing, bro. Wait. So if I turn off the processing, it's just a transient. Lamo, I know. Exactly. Maybe this is my way to make rhythm. Maybe I just need transients. I'm gonna save this. Rhythm, save. Oh, I think I'm. No, I can't use. I use. Oh, I can. Nice. What if I... I want to try to make some kind of reels. Some kind of fills for the end of each bar, but I'm kind of lazy right now. I'm not gonna lie. Or... Okay, so we have this. We have this. I'm just gonna add this one so it sounds fuller. We have this one. I wanna add this too. Oh, no, that's the same one, I think. We have this one. And we have this one. Oh, that's nice. Maybe we can try to work on the intro because I feel like we made a lot of variations. But yeah, let me move these around. So it's gonna be intro, right? I mean, start, intro. Let me move all of these just a little bit here, maybe. It's gonna be intro, 8 bars, so it's gonna be this long, and then it's gonna be build up, fake out, drop. I'm gonna do that. It's gonna build up. No, I don't think. I mean, maybe yes, or maybe just some kind of a like basic build up into drop, but I feel like for me, I don't really, no, yeah, we've been playing with the music in the back. Wait, drop needs to be here. So since this is pretty simple in terms of patterns and like repetition, I feel like it's a good idea to just try to make something a little bit more complex in the intro. Does that make any sense? I mean, if you want to make a track for people to actually listen to and not just play live, do you use Kickstart 2 for sidechain? No, I'm just using Volume Shaper, but it's pretty much the same. Like you can use any volume automation plugin. Yeah, no melody, no or nothing. Like you can just do that if you want to have a playable, you know. I mean, it makes sense in the rhythm scene, I guess. But let's try to make it a little bit more interesting, okay? Yeah, that's a fucking Volume Shaper 3. Nobody uses that. Because I'm that different. I'm just different. I'm kidding. Okay, intro. I mean, yeah, we can just do this for the intro. Like, oh. Just have this going into build up, but let's just try something different. Okay, bass. Let me just add. It's gonna be a synth group. I'm gonna go into the session. So this is, at first, this was just a sound sign session. That's why I don't have any groups, or I just made them now. But I usually have all my groups set up like this. And a Vox group. Intro, build up, drop, fake out, drop. Okay. Shit. What's up, Beyond Reality? You need a pre-master too? Like, no, I don't care about the pre-master yet or anything. Let's just try to write something. So let's just go with 808. Try to make something scary. So this is C sharp. So we're playing D. Oh. So it has to have some sort of I don't know, in advance, but I want to make something a little bit more like scary, like scary. We can have that, maybe. I don't want that hit at the beginning, so I'm just gonna, I can fade it in, or I can just do this. Oh, how do you do that? How do I do what? Drop. I could I wait, nobody knows about this. So basically you select with the loop thing and you click. So if I want to do this, I can loop, click, and then place it here if I want. Come on guys, it's a basic shortcut. Hey, what's up, Roger? Okay, so we need to set the vibe first, right? This, I'm gonna add another sampler, and I want some kind of atmosphere, right? Let's just look for atmosphere. Wait, we could even try to do something with major. So basically, let's say this is B major, right? In order to use a major chord in a minor scale, we can think about, okay, this is D minor. D minor is the relative minor of F major, so F major would be this. Maybe this is like, you don't care, but right? So those are the notes from scale, and D minor shares the same notes. So basically, I'm playing. So if I grab this sample that's in B major, I'm gonna set it to B major. I mean to B. So now we have this. If I press D, I'm playing D major. But the thing about D major, like, is that if we do major, we're gonna be playing this note, which is out of key. But if we play here, it's playing F major, but this is the key of D minor too, so we can play this on top of this. I mean, it's gonna sound super weird, but maybe do this and transpose it down, maybe. kind of weird, but you can do that. So if, for example, you have a sample that's in minor or major, you can play it in both notes, even if you're playing a major note in the scale. Oh, I didn't know that about the space thing. That's cool. Math science, yeah. But we're gonna go simple with this. So atmosphere. Oh, we can use one of these and just fuck it up. Like G, no. Maybe use it like this, and with sampler you can loop sections. So I'm just gonna select maybe here, see how that sounds, and I'm gonna crossfade it. So we have a bad now, some kind of atmosphere going on. Boom, 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 boom. I like that atmosphere. Sounds pretty good. Maybe this should be in a different group because it's like sub pretty much, but I'm just gonna keep it in this group. Okay. Kind of drone. Oh, this is nice. Let's just use some atmosphere, some weird shit. OTT just to bring out all the high end. I don't use disperser at all. Just gonna turn this down a little bit because I don't want the sub to be that loud before the drop. Like it could make sense, but this is one that I like, so I kind of want to go into that. This is just an 808. Maybe let's try another one just to get something out of it. Maybe one of these. That's good. I wanna maybe try to add OTT, but not that much. Okay, so that's gonna be into build up. Maybe some maybe we can use the lonely synth. Oh, I don't remember the key of this, but let's try to use that. Lonely synth. C sharp.
¿Necesitas algo para mantener la paz en casa? El plan Spotify Premium Familiar ofrece a todas las personas que viven bajo el mismo techo la libertad de escuchar música con cuentas individuales. Cada persona podrá disfrutar, esté donde esté, de los beneficios premium, como el modo offline y la música sin anuncios. Además, pueden descubrir recomendaciones musicales personalizadas.
Try to make some kind of I want some like hits, some synth hits. I also know what I want to use next. No, I don't want to use the Emmys track yet, but no. Just because I feel like the Emmys track is very useful for like melodic things or tonal things. At this point, I just want to add like stuff, you know, just make it fill, make it full, not fill. Oh, my camera's like blocking. What's up, Chepkon Chalovsky, bro? I swear the like people from like I don't know with the most crazy names just joined the stream. And my English is just like suffering. Yeah, I can use this here. Let's fucking go, Lonely Synth. You saved my life. This. Hola, brother, ¿qué onda, amigo? Yo estoy leyendo el nombre, boludo, pensando que era de, no sé, de Rusia, boludo. ¿Cómo andas? This is millimeters. It's like $10. You can look for millimeters. I'll type it in chat. Millimeters. Okay. What if you use amp? Oh my god. Wait, doesn't sound that bad with the. What? Okay. So what I want to do now is this. Create kind of a hill. A lot of reverb. Reset, flatten. And of course I don't want to use the same hit, but I can use maybe like 5 semitones. Gonna be the build up, so it needs to be more hype, like pre-drop here. Maybe I want some kind of I want this to stop here. Cut here. Can include this here. Maybe now we can try to add the drums again. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is just this. Duplicate this, have this for the drop, and this is gonna be for the build up. Now we can try to include some of these, maybe. here. Some risers. Okay, let's look for some tension or static. Get something like this. 1 second. So fake out, pre-drop here. We can just pitch this. So I don't want to cut it out like completely. I want the Amis to keep playing, but just play like a higher note, like where it's drag. I can even include this in the drop, but I'm gonna do it like this, like this. Wait, before adding anything else, I need to cut the low end in this one. I think I've used these before, for sure. Do that one. What is the the delay is what was annoying me. Yeah, we just need more effects here and we'll be fine. We can even include some of these just to add more drop feeling to this, but let's just keep going. I don't know if I want symbols for this. Let's try. take a listen. Okay. See if it should go into this one. Let me move these.
Escucha todas tus canciones
Here.
favoritas sin anuncios cuando te
And
cambies a
move
Spotify
this
Premium.
one.
Cámbiate a Premium
Here.
y escucha.
When it's playing, you can, for example, if it's playing and I click here in the triangle, it's gonna skip that beat. Maybe put some reverb high pass on fake out. Yes, needs to make a little bit more sense. But I don't know if I'm gonna do this yet because this is triplets and it's going into this trap. But maybe I'm just gonna keep this here somewhere. Move this back down, and I usually don't name everything. I'm just doing it so you guys can see it better. Or maybe I can make like a combination between this and this sound, but let's play 1/8 notes. Alright, Aveen, thank you for coming, dude. Have a nice day, my guy. Ay, como le duró poco la Rampage. Vimos dos set enteros, boludo. Vimos GQ Muerte y vimos Automate Automate y Samplifier. ¿Cuánto más querés que veamos? Chin. Sí, boludo, sos regato. Como... sounds good. What do you guys think so far? Oh, wait. Gotta be careful with this. Gotta be careful with the delay because it's so like loud. Well, yeah, I want to make the build up better, and maybe we can try to look for a pre-drop. What I'm thinking is something like this, maybe just texture and then just pitch it up. See if that sounds good. Or fire. Oh, this one is good. This multi-band EQ saturator. Vale, amigo, gracias por pasarte, que estés muy bien. Something like this. Just noise, pretty much. And then I can pitch it up. I don't know if I like it more like lower pitch or high pitch. Thank you, Shake Some. Thanks for watching. Hope you had fun. Hope you learned something. yeah, I'm gonna leave it like this. I feel like I can just do a lot of different variations, a lot of shit, but that's enough for today. So yeah, I'm gonna maybe try to make something out of this, post it on socials, maybe some kind of reel or like a highlight, anything. So thank you everyone for coming to the stream. I hope you had fun, and I'll see you tomorrow. Actually, I should stream tomorrow.